Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews. Hello YouTube, UltraMaximus back with another San Diego Comic-Con reveals video. This time we're going to take a look at Marvel Legends figures. And there were some interesting things that were revealed over Comic-Con weekend here, so let's go ahead and jump in and take a look. So first up, we're getting a Doctor Doom figure, an actual Doctor Doom figure, which I really do love. I remember way back in the day, they put a bunch of Doctor Doom toys out, and they had, you didn't know if you got a Doombot or an actual Doctor Doom until you pulled the mask off of the figure. That'd be kind of fun to do again, but yeah, kind of interesting. I really like the infamous Iron Man figure, but this is something I've waited years for, so I'm glad to see it. Next up, we're getting a new She-Hulk figure, and somebody wrote online that when they revealed this at Comic-Con, everybody applauded and was like, woo! And then when they showed this image, the crowd kind of went silent. So it's not the figure that people were wanting, I don't think. It looks more like the Savage She-Hulk. I've got the A-Force She-Hulk, and I got the Red She-Hulk. This is not the definitive one that I'm looking for, but it doesn't look that bad. I don't know, I think I'm like the rest of the fans, and we want a definitive comic She-Hulk. Next up is a classic comic Vulture figure, and it looks okay. This is not something that I'm really super after, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. It's the Vulture. So next up in what appears to be this wave is the Spider-Man. Looks like the Iron Spider Mark III armor. Again, just kind of a meh, okay, sure kind of figure. This could be an easy pass for me. I don't know. This is probably one of those, I got to get it in hand to see if it's something that I'm actually interested in. I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave a comment below. So the next figure is the Spider-Man High Velocity figure. I think this is from the PlayStation game. I don't know if this is a variation of the GameStop figure or just a different skin of that video game character. It looks interesting. Again, this is probably going to be one of those I got to see in hand before I make a real judgment and if I want it at all. And then we get a new MCU wave of figures with a new Build-A-Figure, which looks cool. We get Valkyrie. This is something I've wanted since Ragnarok, so very cool that we're actually getting this figure. And it looks pretty decent. The next figure in this wave is a Captain America figure, and I'm betting this is the one people are going to call America's Ass, Captain America, because I think this is the one from Endgame where the two Caps are fighting each other, and yeah, I'm going to bank that's what the fans are going to call this figure. Next, we're getting a Hemdale figure, which he did appear in Endgame, and yeah, it looks pretty decent. I want to say we got this guy before, but I'm not sure. He comes with a big-ass sword, which is really cool, so this will be a fun one to have in the Thor collection. And then we get an in-game Iron Man, looks like with the nano armor, and it looks like it comes with the Iron Man gauntlet, which is very cool. Definitely digging that. I'm going to presume that will be interchangeable on that Hulk Build-A-Figure. But yeah, very cool, very fun. And then we get an Iron Patriot, so a new Iron Patriot, which I still need to go get the old one. This is basically a redeco of the War Machine figure that we got for Endgame that we didn't see that version of War Machine on film that I recall, but we do see this Iron Patriot at the end of Endgame, so that is very cool, and I hope it's a nice metallic-y paint, because that's what it's kind of looking like here. And then we're getting a Vision figure, so a movie Vision figure. We'd gotten one, I think, in a 2-pack with Wanda from Toys R Us, but now that Toys R Us is defunct, I guess they're going to reissue this guy, so sure, why not? And the Build-A-Figure is glorious. I'm so happy about this. It's Bro Thor. It's Fat Thor. That's who this is. It's Fat Thor, but they're going to call him Bro Thor, and he doesn't look quite chunky enough. He needs more belly. Maybe we'll get a third-party company to make a little fatter belly for him. He does have an interchangeable head. If you go back and look at the vision box, he's got the sunglasses, which I love. He's got Stormbreaker, which is very cool, and then I suppose you could, use the Worthy Cap's hammer with him as well. And I'm hoping that we get the endgame version of him in the Thor costume, where he's still all chunky and got the big head and beard. That'd be a lot of fun, but I'm ecstatic that this is coming out as a Build-A-Figure. And this is kind of an interesting one. We're getting a Giant Man figure. So this pretty much looks like a reissue of the Giant Man Build-A-Figure from Civil War, which I already have, so I don't really have much of a desire to get this, but I guess it's cool. If you missed that figure, you can pick him back up for your collection in one piece here. So yeah, cool, I guess. And we're getting a new Punisher figure here. Somebody called this the Punisher War Machine figure, or War Machine Punisher figure in our Marvel 80th celebration set. And it looks okay. I may pick this guy up. I don't particularly care for the skull face, but I like the body. I like the kind of spray paint on the bulletproof vest there of the skull. I'd probably use that swappable head out, which is from the Walgreens figure, but yeah, I don't know. This might be one I got to really look at in hand to see if I'm actually going to get. Next up is an X-Force Deathlock figure, and the sculpt on it's good. I just don't particularly care for this rendition of Deathlock. I like the traditional red and blue costume, and I can't remember if they've already done that before. If not, we're definitely going to get a new one now that this one has been debuted, so this is an easy pass for me. I'll wait for the traditional colors. So this is kind of an interesting one, a Danny Moonstar from the New Mutants. It's kind of cool that we're getting the New Mutants figures. I like how she's got the interchangeable parts so that you can make Wolfsbane, it looks like. So that's kind of cool. I'll probably pick the figure up for that. I don't know. There's a few New Mutants that I actually do like, and Wolfsbane's one of them. So sure, why not? And we're getting an X-Man figure, which is kind of interesting. I'm not too big of a fan of this character. This could be an easy pass for me. I guess it really just kind of depends if he's part of a Build-A-Figure wave that's interesting, but more likely than not, he's going to be a pass. And this was an interesting one. We're getting a Morph figure, which this is an okay version of him. He looks like he's compiled of a bunch of different other parts. And quite frankly, I prefer the animated series Morph to this version. Maybe it'll come with an alternate head so that you can make that version. I guess we'll see when the figure comes out. Now this was a fun one when I saw this. It's the Age of Apocalypse Wolverine, and I've got the old Toy Biz version of this guy, which is very cool. So I'm very interested to compare that to this guy. I hope he comes with some interchangeable stumps like the old Toy Biz version did, and it'd be interesting if we get the shaved burnt head version as well. That'd be kind of fun. I guess we'll see more when the figure gets revealed. Now, this was another one I was super excited for. It's Strong Guy. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. I've got the Toy Biz version. I just recently got him not too long ago, and I was waiting and waiting for this guy. It looks a little cartoony to me, but then again, he always kind of did. So this will be really cool to add to the X-Men collection. Now, of course, we're going to get some vehicle figure sets, and this is one I was not expecting. It's the Cosmic Ghost Rider, and I'm not a big fan of that comic, but I gotta say, this looks pretty cool. I do like the motorcycle. I'm really interested to see this in hand, and I just might have to pick it up if it's as cool looking in person as it is in this picture. And I knew this one was coming as well. It's just a matter of time. We get a Squirrel Girl figure set, and of course, the scooter is a repaint from Deadpool, which, yeah, pretty smart of them. This is something I'll have to get the midget. She'll definitely want this character. It's becoming more and more popular, and I've always liked her. I always thought she was kind of fun, and we're finally getting a Marvel Legend of her. All right, so this is another weird one from the 80th anniversary collection for Marvel. It's a new Deadpool set, and yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what this is from. If you know, leave a comment down below. It looks like we're getting a reissue of the Hit Monkey Build-A-Figure, which is pretty cool, I guess. I do like the suit and tie there. That's pretty cool. And then it also looks like they're reusing the little RC vehicle from the Speed demon guy with looks like zombie Deadpool's head on it. I don't know. This is a bunch of reused figures and parts from all over the place, and yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? And we're getting a new Hulk figure. It's the Crushed Pipe Hulk. This is an homage to the old Toy Biz Hulk, which looks pretty cool. Looks very old school comic-y, and well, I dig that. And we're getting a new 2-pack with Havoc and Polaris, and this is pretty cool. It looks like there's quite a bit of retooling from some other figures, but that's okay. It looks good. It looks very Jim Lee-esque era, which I definitely dig, and this is for sure the Havoc I prefer. Polaris I prefer as the villain, but it works. It's not too bad. And if it's, I don't know, if it's cheap enough, I may go ahead and get it. I'm not sure if this is going to be an exclusive somewhere. I bet it will be. If you know, leave a comment down below. And finally, this is the set that's got everybody buzzing. They're calling it the Love Triangle set. We got Wolverine, Jean Grey, and Cyclops all in the Jim Lee era, and this looks good. I don't have this version of Wolverine, so I definitely dig that. I also dig this version of Jean Grey, and Cyclops, he looks pretty good with his little bomber jacket on. Looks like the same Cyclops, though, that we'd gotten before, but really, I want this for the Jean Grey and the Wolverine. This will be a very cool set to have, and I'm sure it's going to be extremely popular. So yeah, there it is, the Marvel Legends reveals for 2019. What are you guys looking forward to? Did I miss something? Leave a comment down below. Jump over on my Facebook page. Leave comments over there. Are you out at San Diego Comic-Con? Leave some pictures on the Facebook page. I'd love to hear from you guys, and cannot wait for a lot of these figures to come out so we can do some reviews.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.